Okay, morning, folks. Welcome to the briefing on Saturday the 16th. So, I've kept saying for about the last 4 or 5 days, this high pressure will eventually disappear and the fronts will come in that are out here, but it keeps hanging on for a little bit longer tomorrow as well. But they are waiting in the wings, as they say, and sooner or later they're going to come across us. But you know, it's sort of bringing in warm southerly air and holding the fronts at bay, but it's moist air and unstable. Although the high pressure is there at 1020, there's enough instability in there to create the odd shower, and there's a few of those rolling about just at the moment. Quite wide spacing between the isobars, so the wind today is going to be fairly light. Not entirely predictable as to what it's going to do. Rough southerly drift, but how strong it gets will really dictate how we set up today. The TAFs are sort of showing pretty much 100 degrees 3 knots. Well, it's non-existent at the moment. The wind is just absolutely calm out there. Scattered at 2.5, 3.5. Yeah, there's broken bits of cloud. The important stuff is tempo between 7 and 9, 4,000 meters rain. That's the stuff that's just gone through, and there is odd showers around. They're showing them between sort of 10 and 3 this afternoon. 7,000 meters showers and rain broken at 1,400 feet. I think the showers that we thought were going to get us a minute ago have drifted to the south, so it should be okay for the morning. The important thing for us is, I think what the wind is going to do is become 180, 10 knots. I think perhaps is a little bit on the strong side. I think more like about 5 to 7 knots. So light southerly wind. The upper winds don't show much strength to it either. Fairly fresh further north, but Midlands 180, 10 knots. To the south of us, 195 to 10 knots at the most. So very, very light southerly. Sat pic shows what bits of cloud here, and a thicker lump here, which is rain that's gone past us, and there's some rain just running along the south coast at the moment, but reasonably clear in here where we're expecting our weather to come from. And you can just see the rain on the chart here. This lot's breaking up and just drifting to the south of us, so it won't be an issue. And it's fairly clear in here. We might get the odd rogue shower, might be unlucky later on. Temperature wise, yeah, it's going to be quite pleasant this afternoon. BBC was suggesting 16 degrees. Here's 16 to 17 degrees on the predicted GFS. I think that's probably about right. Still require a coat probably, but be quite a pleasant day. And top meteo showing cloud around to start off with. I think that'll come and go. They're showing low cloud out to the west. Might see some of that just for a little bit, but I think as the morning goes on, it'll improve, brighten up, and the cloud base will go up. Don't think it's going to be particularly high, 2,000 feet, 2,500 feet, scattered and broken cloud, as you can see in this area here. But it should be quite pleasant for most of the day. Odd bits of rain that top meteo are forecasting just in here. I think very, very isolated, and they're talking about 600 to 700 meters, so 2,000 foot cloud base for most of the day, maybe a little bit higher in the afternoon. I don't think it's going to be any more than vaguely local soarable, not much more than that. If it gets warm enough. So we're fingers crossed for a little bit of local soaring, but not a lot better than that, to be honest. So reasonable days flying. Certainly we'll get the kit out straight away. We'll talk about setup in a minute. Airspace wise, number of things going on, but It looks a bit cluttered there, but nothing that's really going to affect us. They just notified Goodwood's hours of operation slightly extended, and that's to do with the drone operations that are down there. An equestrian event down near Liss. 7 is the Southampton hours of operation, just slightly amended. Number 10, there's gliding at Middle Wallop for the weekend. 11 is the high intensity radio transmissions at Boscombe Down, which have been going on all this month, and they'll be running until the end of the month. Clay pigeon shooting is 12 near Amesbury. 13 is just the danger area crossing service, is not available. And number 19 is paragliders, hang gliders operating near Wantage. So not really a lot going on airspace wise locally. Again, nice day, the GA flying, buzzing around. For our operation, no jet movements. So I think what we're going to do is initially set up on 27 with the winch offset to the south to deal with the crosswind. And if it picks up to be excessive, from the south, we'll probably have to swap onto 2-3 at some point. But we'll see how the wind affects our operation. So right, get the kit out, folks. I will see you out there fairly shortly.